What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna do a basic neutral eye and neutral lip. Just kidding. I'm gonna do something so crazy, it's gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna take the Bobbi Brown vitamin face base and I'm just gonna prep my skin. When you're doing something like this, you're gonna put so much makeup on, you need to prep your skin and make sure that you are putting moisturizer. That's my go-to thing. Okay, I am gonna skip primer and stuff and move on to foundation. I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty foundation and the Huda Beauty concealer. The shade numbers will be in the bottom bar. I just use the lightest concealer that she had, I guess. I really wanted to mix the two. Fenty for its durability and the concealer to, I didn't have anything white. Yeah, I was looking for a pale white foundation, but I didn't have it, so I thought this concealer would work. Now this looks fabulous. Okay, it looks white as I wanted it to be, but you'll see in the course of the video the concealer oxidizes. It becomes sort of my skin tone. It doesn't stay this white, which I was a little disappointed about, but I mean, it's a concealer, so I mean, I sort of made it work somehow. I kept on putting more and more concealer, but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just put that concealer all over my face. So make sure you're using a beauty sponge. It makes the job easier and quicker, and make sure you're blending it all down to your neck. And I really enjoyed the white pale color, like I wanted to look a little ghostly. So make sure you're taking it, like I said, to your neck, to your ears, everywhere that is visible. Obviously you can go down to your body parts as well, but ain't nobody got time, honey. So we're gonna move on to setting. Okay, I'm just gonna set the upper lid because we're gonna play with some eyeshadows. I really wanted to do something colorful, the modern bride, like, you know. I'm gonna take the Lunar Beauty palette. This is the Life's a Drag palette by Manny MUA, and I'm gonna take those colors, very like neutral brown, simple basic transition shades. I'm gonna put that in my crease, and for this you can literally do anything you want, guys. You can do a colorful look, you can do a neutral look, whatever suits you, whatever you're feeling, now go for that. I really wanted to do something colorful and different, so that's why I'm starting off with the transition, and as you see, I'm gonna build up. I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty rose gold palette, the remastered palette, and I'm just gonna put the warmer shades on the outer corner. I wanted it again to be a little warm and a little reddish. I think I'm taking the MAC 217 blending brush here and blending it out. So as we go ahead, you're going to deepen it out, okay? For lid, I thought I want to do something nice and sparkly. So I'm taking that Smashbox palette and that nice, beautiful teal green shade, and I'm going to put that on my lid. Trust me, you do not need Fix Plus. You don't need water, nothing. This eyeshadow is so bomb. It just applies like magic. You only need to use your fingers and it applies so beautifully on the eye. Like you can see, I mean, it's right there. I'm just going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to perfect it a little bit. Not doing a cut crease, but sort of just keeping it a little neat, because when you use your finger, it sort of tends to go all over, right? Then I'm going to move on to the rose gold palette and I'm going to take that shade right there, and I'm just going to basically just bring the look together. You know, this is like a basic eyeshadow look you would do typically. This is not actually the most challenging part. The challenging part comes later on. I'm gonna take that black shadow and I'm gonna take a very thin brush and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I realized that I did not like how that looked, but so anyway, I took my bigger fluffy blending brush and I sort of blended it out, so it gave a very nice sunken in effect, which we're going for. It looks messy right now, but it comes together, guys, don't worry. Then I'm going to move on to this MAC kajal crayon. It's the eyeliner kajal in Flourish Me Deep. I think it's their newest launch, I believe. I'm just going to put that on my eyes as an eyeliner, and then I realized I'm just gonna do a wing because you guys are gonna want a wing and you guys love wings. So I just took the My Glam wing, My Glam eyeliner, and I'm just gonna draw a very dramatic long wing. Okay, it's really difficult for me to draw it, like you can see, but I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. I struggled a lot, so that's why this is the face I make. Then I'm gonna move on to brows. I'm taking the Lakme and KKK collection in espresso, and I'm just doing your basic brows, and I'm just extending it a little, like you can see, to give that frown effect. So I'm gonna look really frowny during this entire video. It's not me, it's the expression I'm drawing. You want the corpse to look a little frowny, a little angry, so this is where the expression begins, the shading begins. You want to stick to your normal brows. Just make sure you are making it a little arched, a little artistic, just exaggerate everything. I'm gonna go back into that palette, Life's a Drag, and I'm gonna take the neutral colors and I'm just gonna start shading. Okay, just go crazy, just do what you feel like. Honestly, over here I'm just like trying to shade wherever I think needed shading. Then for concealer, I'm going to take the Huda Beauty, the same concealer, and I'm just going to put that. Now you can see the oxidization, right? You can see how white it is now compared to what I blended out earlier. But I mean, that's cool. I mean, I still look a little ghostly, I believe. So I'm just blending that out, and I want to set it with the powder. So I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to bake and set that portion. I'm not going to set any part of my face because we're going to draw. Okay, and we're gonna make mistakes like I did, so you want to be able to rub it off if you make a mistake. So I'm taking the PAC gel eyeliner, and I'm gonna start drawing lines to intensify my expression, to intensify the rest of my makeup. I was looking at a reference photo here, trying to understand like how the frown should be. So I was learning, side by side, and I'm just taking my fingers and blending it out. That's the best part about gel liners. They're not messy at all. You can play around with them as much as you like. And the PAC one was quite good. I was using this for the first time. It's really good. And I'm using the brush that came with it. So this is where I make a lot of mistakes. The jaw is very challenging for me. Okay, I see a lot of photos. They have different jaws. So this is my first attempt at trying it. Did not like it. Okay, so I did it another time, and then I'm doing it another time. So I make mistakes too. So I wanted to include this clip, and then I'm just like, I'm just gonna draw one line. So I did this, and then I liked it. I'm like, okay, fine, this looks good enough. Okay, I did like 3 to 4 trials. So you have to make mistakes. Yeah, you can't get it at one shot. Even for someone like me who's very experienced in all this, it's no joke. You have to keep doing it to sort of, get a hang of it. But that's the fun part of it. I realized the minute I stopped looking for perfection, I could do it really well. I was trying so hard to be perfect. It just wasn't sitting right. So I'm just, let me just have fun. And it was just flowing. This was just flowing. So remember to have fun. So I'm just shading using my fingers, like you can see, just touching it up, just seeing where it needs shading. This is where you can start playing around. You can add or remove whatever you think is suiting the skull look. And this gel liner blends really well with the finger. I thought it was adding a very nice gradient effect. I'm gonna go back into that palette and pick up that white shade, and I'm just gonna put it on my mouth area, and also gonna put it around my face to just give it a more paler look. I'm going to go in with Life's a Drag again, and I'm going to take that black shade and basically all those neutral colors, and I'm just going to put it in between my lip. Now, again, I made a mistake with the teeth portion, which I will tell you guys later. I'm just going to take that neutral shadows, like all those neutral shadows once more, and I'm just going to start smoking my lower lash line, but I want to bring it down, okay? You'll see me taking the shadows a little down because I want to look tired. I want to look a little like frustrated with life because I'm getting married now. This bride is getting married, so she's like frustrated already. So keep that in mind. The expressions will come naturally, like just draw a very tired look. So yeah, just start shading down, bring the shadow more lower and lower. It looks like you've got dark circles. The corpse is basically looks like a corpse that hasn't slept in like years and stuff. You want to bring out that look. So take a little bit of black and keep touching it up, and then I'm gonna go again with the MAC kajal in Dear Darling, I believe. It's a very beautiful blue shade, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline and also outside a little bit. Like you can see, I wanted to bring a pop of color into the look. Like I said, I did not want to stick to the regular black kajal or nude kajal, so that's why I'm like, let me go with electric blue. So that's why I'm doing this. Taking my shader brush, and I'm just going to smudge everything out with a little bit of black. Again, now it looks like my eyes are bruised, right? So that's what I wanted, that bluish, purplish, nude, brownish color. So I'm taking all the same shades, okay, taking the black, taking the brown on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to intensify and build up. Just build it up to however you think you're satisfied with. So I'm just basically putting the colors all over. Picking up a little bit more of the black, and I'm just intensifying it in the at the edges, like you can see, so it looks a little hollow, just to create that 3D effect, that illusion. So you want to make sure those parts are sunken in. I'm taking the PAC BK12 highlighter, I believe, and I'm just gonna put that on my lips. I just picked this up from Nikki Tutorials. She was putting highlighter on her lips when she did her skull teeth area, and I really liked it. And we can't do a bride without highlighter, honey. We gotta do highlighter, okay? So I'm gonna glow on my cheeks as well. So I'm putting it all over my cheeks, my nose, my lips, wherever you think you want to glow. Then I'm gonna start doing the nose. I apologize for being so into it that I forgot to look if I was in focus. But basically I'm just drawing two V's, like you can see. It's pretty simple, okay? And then you want to start filling it in with the same gel liner. And yeah, just fill it in and just draw some cracks around your nose and stuff. You know, all these eyeshadows and all of this is available in your house. You really don't have to go out and spend any money. Okay, now this is where I start drawing the teeth. You want to be careful with this. It looks easy, but it really isn't. I did a whole set of teeth. I removed it and did it again. So make sure you're drawing them wide apart and they're equal up and down, and you're creating gaps, and it comes with practice, guys. Don't worry, trust me, I've made so many mistakes. You'll want to give up, but don't, because the end look is always going to be amazing. So just draw basically cracks in between your teeth, and the more imperfect it is, the more perfect it looks. You know what I mean? Like the look comes together with imperfections, because it's a corpse. I mean, come on, girl. And then I'm going to start shading it again, putting some black to give that deathly effect. Then I'm going to take that same gel liner and just draw these two thingies on my head to just show that it's hollow. I'm going to start filling it in now. Like you can see, the more blacker, the more better it looks. Using my fingers to shade it out. Yeah, so I'm just building it up, taking more black eyeshadow, filling it in, filling my hair. You can see gaps in the hair, so you want to fill that in as well. And just basically I'm just playing around now. Like you can see, there's nothing much I can teach over here because I'm just throwing shadow everywhere. Like you can see on my cheeks and my temple area, I just threw some neutral shadow. I'm just messing around, playing, seeing what looks good. Now the fun part begins, where we start accessorizing, okay? So let's move on. I got these bindis at Lokhandwala only. Trust me, your mom would have it. Or these were 30 bucks each, okay? So I thought I'd just stick them on. I put the diamond ones and then bronzy ones in the center. You can do it however you wish to. And I'm putting like a big bindi in the center to make it look all fancy and nice. And then I just bought this nut, what do you call it, nut, I don't know, nose ring, and I'm just going to clip it on because I don't have a piercing there. And then yeah, moving on to earrings. I picked out these earrings, okay? They're so good. I'm going to use it as what do you call it, mang tika, and this was for 150 rupees, guys. 150 to 200 rupees in Lokhandwala market, okay? It's this area right beside my house. It's a small store. He's just sitting there with all these amazing jewelry I just saw, and I'm like, dude, I got so inspired looking at his jewelry, it's not even funny. These are another set of earrings I got for I think 200 rupees only. All my accessories came within 800 bucks. It was so inexpensive, and I'm gonna wear this otherwise as well because it's so bohemian, it's so modern. Look at how it brought the look together. Absolutely love. Then this was also 200 rupees, so I just, circle was the theme here. And then I picked up this necklace also, which was so nice. This was again 250 bucks. You just tie it at the back and it just looks so pretty. Then what else did I get? Yeah, I got this ring also. This came for, again, I think 150 bucks. So yeah, that's the look complete. I think the accessories made this look, you know what I mean? I'm just taking whatever's left over on my eyeliner brush, and I'm just drawing cracks all over, just bringing the look alive a little bit. Alive? making me look a little dead. Yeah, so just do whatever you wish here. And yeah, again, shading in, finishing it in. I'm gonna take some Luster Dust by Colourpop, and I'm just gonna put some on my brow bone to just bring out the highlights. These are the finishing touches. Inner corner, brow bone, all of that. And then I thought, you know what, I want more color. So I went into the Life's a Drag palette, and I'm taking that pink shade and I'm putting it in my inner corner. I just wanted a pop of color again. And I think this pink brought the look together even more because my blouse was pink. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put on some accessories, like some more bangles, because it went well with my outfit and I found this in my cupboard. My outfit I stitched, guys. I got this material somewhere. It was on sale. It was so inexpensive, and I got the blouse stitched according to my liking. And I'm using the highlight on my chesticle area, my chesticles, my boobies, to bring out, you know, the corpse a little. It's a sexy modern corpse bride, you know. And that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I love you so very much. Thank you for all your comments, your support, your love. You mean the world to me. Let me know if you recreate this. Tag me. I love you guys. Happy Halloween. Play safe, and I will see you in my next one.